All right, number 3. I apologize, guys. I know there's a glare here. Know that there's an E where this beam of light is coming from. It spells guess. Okay. All right. Number 3. The Earth exerts a gravitational force of 500 newtons on Amy. What is Amy's mass in kilograms? Okay, so this is similar to the last two problems, but it's working backwards just a bit. All right, so givens, what do we know from the problem? I underlined one of them. We know Amy has a force of 500 newtons acting on her. The only thing acting on her is gravity, and probably some normal force. But we're talking about the force of gravity. So the force of gravity, or her weight, is 500 newtons. If you look up at the problem, there's no other number that they tell us. But they do tell us something else. They tell us that Amy is on Earth. Okay? So we also know her acceleration of gravity. On Earth, acceleration due to gravity is always that 9.8. I told you we're going to use it a lot. 9.8 meters per second squared. Unknown, what do they ask for? They ask for her mass. Okay, now we have a little bit of a problem because we have an equation for force weight, or force due to gravity, but we don't have an equation explicitly for mass. So we have to use a little bit of algebra. We know this equation. Force weight is equal to mass times gravity. We have to solve this equation for mass. We want to get that m by itself. To do that, I would like a red marker. There it is. Back. To get mass by itself, we have to get rid of that little g, the acceleration of gravity. So right now we have mass multiplied by gravity. To get rid of the g, we have to divide g onto both sides. So we divide g, divide by g. What happens is, on the right side of our equation, those g's will drop out. We're only left with our weight divided by gravity on that side. So our new equation that we will use is mass is equal to weight divided by that acceleration of gravity. That's the equation we'll use for the rest of this problem and in some other problems later down the road. Okay, so substitute your givens into this equation. Now if you look, we know what force weight is, we know what acceleration of gravity is, plug them in right there. So our mass will equal 500 newtons was our weight, divided by our gravitational acceleration, 9.8. Okay? Once again, I'm not going to solve it for you. Divide those, see what you get. Remember, that's your mass. Don't forget to label. It's your mass in kilograms.